Hello and welcome. I'm JD Overton from the Esri Land Records team. In today's presentation, I'm going to be discussing how insights for ArcGIS can be used by organizations that manage property assessment and taxation. Insights leverages the ArcGIS platform to provide you and your organization with a powerful new way of combining authoritative map and tabular data. The flexibility to integrate enterprise data, such as your CAMA system, and your ArcGIS datasets lets you answer questions from multiple angles. Insights will help you gain new understanding through interactive analysis. Insights for ArcGIS is a premium app that can be added to ArcGIS Enterprise 10.5 or 10.5.1. In this video, I have a base deployment of ArcGIS Enterprise 10.5.1 and will be showing Insights 2.1. Insights leverages all aspects of the ArcGIS platform. For example, if we look at the home page on my Enterprise portal, we can see in the featured content carousel that there are 3 items related specifically to Insights. Going from left to right, the first item is an Insights workbook. When you use Insights, you work in a workbook. A workbook stores connections to your datasets, cards with spatial or non-spatial data, and analysis workflows. Workbooks can be edited, refreshed, and shared with others. Sharing and collaboration is an essential part of any WebGIS. As you work in Insights, all the steps in your analysis are recorded in a model. The model can be shared, making it easy to rerun your analysis or give other users access to your workflow. You can add a model to a page and update the data sets being referenced to either rerun the exact analysis or rerun the tools with different data sets. It's easy to share your results with others using shared pages. You can create linked maps, charts, and tables, add descriptions, and then share your pages to be viewed by other members of your organization. A shared page can be viewed by all members of the organization. You can also embed the page in a web page or a story map where it can be viewed by members of the public. Let's begin getting familiar with the capabilities of Insights using a shared page. You can see there's several pre-authored cards that include maps and charts. The 3 cards along the top are all related to the same data set and are linked together. When I click on a parcel on the map, what you can see is that the charts to the right are updated. Everything you see on the cards are actionable. So for example, if I click on this layer in the legend, full assessed, this represents the full assessed value categorized in a thematic map. And then I can interact with this legend to highlight those areas simply on the map by clicking on the legend. Also, one of the things about the legend of layers on the map is you can see counts for each of the categories. So for example, the highlighted area on the legend indicates that there's 425 parcels that meet that criteria. So once you understand the interactivity between the maps and the charts, you can see how easily it is for you to start answering your own questions about the data you have. So for example, where are all of the average condition homes on the map? Where are the 1-story homes on the map? Well, if we look at this chart on the right, we can see that we have the number of stories categorized by condition. So using the Shift key, I can hold that down, and then I can select all the different categories within a 1-story home, and now we can start to see where all of those are on the map very easily. So again, just holding down the Shift key, I can start to activate these particular bars on the graph, and isolate just the one-story homes, and we can see the variability of the quality or condition of those homes in that area. These are just a few examples of how you can begin incorporating the property characteristics from your computer-assisted mass appraisal system to help answer questions about your assessment and taxation data. The next row of cards represents a relationship between parcels and sales data. The size of the circles on the map is an indication of the sales ratio. This is a value calculated by taking the assessed value and dividing it by the sale price. Again, you can use the legend to target values and ranges shown on the map to as well as get a count of the features in each of the categories. The bar chart on the right is showing a breakdown of sales by month and subcategorized by year of sale. Insights makes working with dates very easy. For example, let's answer the question, where are the sales that happened in June, July, and August? Well, that's easy. I can just hold down the Shift key and I can begin clicking on this chart and then highlighting June, July, and then moving up to the category for August. You can also look at the mean, which is available on the chart, to see that there were 15 sales per month over the 3-year period from 2011 to 2013. The last card we'll look at before moving on to authoring workbooks is the box plot chart down at the bottom. This shows the sales ratios by assessment neighborhood. A box plot is very useful to help identify outliers in the data set. For example, you can see in a few of the assessment neighborhoods that have dots that fall above and below the statistical ranges. So here you can see that there's a number of outliers in these data sets. A good example is neighborhood 7094. In this particular one, you can see that there's a dot well outside the range. If I click on the dot, this will actually show me then that highlighted feature on the map. And therefore, I can start to interrogate if there's a spatial location that might have something to do with explaining why this value is out of range. Though it potentially looks bad, further investigation reveals that these were empty lots that houses were built on, and the sale price is, of course, much higher than the assessed value. So then when we calculate the sales ratio, that number is going to be very high.